All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just like previous days, let me walk you through the trades I'll be taking today. We have 27 pairs to go through, so let's get on with it. So today, Monday, 10th of July, right now 7:13 a.m. Sydney time. Let's start with USDJPY. As you can see, Friday had a very good move. Now with these long candles, I'm still not 100% sure what to do. Mainly because yes, they're showing extreme momentum, but at the same time, right after them, there's usually a level of exhaustion. People take profits. So the next couple of candles might be either similar to this indecision or some pullback. So personally, my strategy says trade this. Obviously, this is a strong candle showing momentum, so the next one can also be a push. But personally, I don't believe next one will be a push and a follow through. But that doesn't mean it's not possible. So for now, I'm just gonna follow the strategy, and then we'll see based on the result whether my beliefs or intuition is correct. Now, obviously, supposedly, if it has followed through, it would come back to these levels somewhere around this area or this area. So let's just put the take profit there and leave it right there. And with these large candles, I don't put the stop loss way up there. That's just crazy because 1 to 1 would be this far. Now I always aim to be able to take profit in a day, or maybe 2-3 days tops. This to me can take weeks to move if it moves in this direction, and if it doesn't have pullback. So with these large candles, I usually just go midway, as long as it's safe enough for the next couple of candle not to wick past it. So like this one, next couple of them pull it to about a third down. So halfway between would have been safe, similar to that. All right, USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD didn't work out. I'm guessing this is USD news related, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is a loss, so I'm closing the take profit, marking it for a loss. We are still in this hedging, and we're not making any choices until it moves to the next zone. That would be either this level down or this level up. That's what the hedging strategy dictates, from one support or resistance zone to another. USDCHF, now that would have worked out, but I closed this one based on this entry. Now we're at the resistance zone, so I wouldn't be entering into another trade, even though there is a strong candle. USDCHF, nothing for me. This might have something, and well, we're already in the second strategy, the hedge one, just normal entry. Let's see, the teams method might have something. 15. No, not really. I mean, for a bounce, it would need to break above one of these to enter. So nothing teams strategy. AUD New Zealand. I said this one with the wick was yesterday. Oh wow, so close to take profit. Yeah, happens sometimes. Just get unlucky. We'll have to see what happens to this one. I mean, right now it's in red. Until it closes, I don't really make decisions. Wait, this is yesterday. No, that's today. Yeah, it's already moved this much. Hasn't even been like 15 minutes. Jeez, Sydney. Hey. Alright. Yeah, so I have to wait for this to close. I do expect to see, hold on. Usually after a push down, a strong push down, there's always a pullback. Strong push down, pullback. These pullbacks are not by accident. They're there because sellers who entered here are taking profit. So, but not all sellers take profit. You have some people enter long time frames. Some people shorter time frames. Those with a shorter time frame, when they take profit, if it overwhelms the other part, the other group, it will push the price up or at least make it pause. Now, these two candle indicates to me that there might be a pause. So, should I base this in my intuition, or should I stay up? I think we can safely close this. Let's close it. We close this break even. That's done. The reason I did that because this one's already has a wick down here, and it's been strong enough to close way near the top of the day. And right now, seems like we've passed the top, which shows further momentum. So I think it's unnecessary to stay here. We don't gain anything from it. We had a chance to hit TP, but we didn't. Likelihood of it coming back for a second time anytime soon is low. AUD CAD, this is already hit TP, and I kind of like this because over the weekend it's dropped down. Now I would want to come cover this gap. Whether it's gonna continue after or not, I'm not sure, but this is good for entry. We put the stop loss below. Right, so this is our, well, technically my entry would be here. So which is even better. It's a better entry. So all I need for this candle to do, come cover this, and at least wick up, give a wick, then reverse, or follow through even better. This is not anything suitable. Yeah, no. And we already basically hedged here. AUDUSD, we already hit TP on this one. See, that's why I don't like buying into the zones, because this definitely can happen. Now, if I was unlucky putting my take profit here, that would have stopped me out already. Is it gonna bounce? This is the question. Oh, that's not really for me to decide. I'm just here to place a trade based on current. I think this is a good safe distance. So just enter there. That'll be our next entry. New Zealand CAD. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna turn around. There's nothing here to enter. I already take profit in the last one. And that's the reason I didn't enter on this candle, because my TP would have been there and might not have reached. New Zealand CHF. Okay, I'm already selling on this one. Just wait. That was from Thursday. Just starting to move through. New Zealand USD. Okay, this is a bust. And if you buy, we'll be buying into this zone. But it's failed to push down one time. That's the thing. When it makes the lower high, it shows it's creating an uptrend. Let's go. Let's do it. Our entry here. The price is right now with the stop loss a little bit lower, just down below this week until one hope will reach this one there. Alright. New Zealand JPY. Ooh, okay. But we're not entering anything new. I mean, that was fine because the resistance zone is around this area, whether it's here or here. But this one, if I enter, my TP would definitely be below this area, which, let's have a look. If I enter where it is right now, yeah, price has to fall through this level. This is like a level within a level. It's making this a very, very crowded area. Price can do anything. Less likely for a clean follow through. So we stay out of this for now. Euro pound. nothing for me. Came back down. We were buying for a bounce. So already in the second strategy, let's go see if team has anything to offer. A downtrend broke up, didn't have follow through, and then just going sideways. Same here, broke up. This could have been a good buy if we were there. Friday, I didn't check this out. I'm gonna put. Also looks like it's making higher highs, so I'm gonna put a alert here. If it comes up, break this level, most likely gonna continue up, or we'll just wait for it to trigger. There is nothing for my strategy here. EURCHF, what am I? Alright, teams one failed multiple times because it just has this move. It's crazy. It's got huge wicks on both sides. It's very likely to take you out. We're also in the hedge. Nothing for my strategy. This candle is still pending. I'll come check it out tomorrow. EURJPY. Oh, this is good. I like this. Yeah, well, what you can see here is a strong candle. Not only pushing down, it also breaking a level. Kind of almost depends where you consider the level. You can consider here, you can consider here. But I think the momentum's good to break it. So we just basically entering right Euro AUD. Okay, so this one we wanna close break even. So I'm gonna put an alert. If it triggers, comes back up, I'll close break even. Otherwise, I'll wait for today's close and then I'll have a look at it tomorrow. Yeah, you can tell even though you draw a resistance zone, doesn't mean anybody will care for it. You can see here, I could have entered buy on this strong candle, but I didn't because of this resistance zone, and I missed on an opportunity. EURUSD, this is good. So I have 1 entry. Yeah, so my previous entry was break even. Second entry is a win based on this candle. Good location, good bounce, and a strong candle. But I'm not entering a third one because of this is strong candle. Reason being, it's way close to this zone. Obviously, we also have this bigger one. But point is, it can bounce from there, come down. It can also push through. So lower highs broken. That's very interesting. Something about the US economy and interest rate. I didn't watch the news. I don't watch the news. It just becomes too confusing and trying to, juggle too many variables. It's a mess. Best thing is to do is to keep trading simple and manage your risk. So we don't have entry there too close to a resistance zone. So this is a loss, right? And today we don't have anything. And consider this also a zone maybe it's reacting to. For a breakout retest with the hedging strategy, I would needed to come deeper into this area. This is really not a strong zone. Hard to tell. EuroCAD, oh, I'm already in this. CADJPY, it's definitely setting up a zone here. Like this whole thing is in a consolidation right now. No one knows if it's gonna break above or below. We just have to wait. On the UD, alright, so we entered on a buy, closed in our against our direction, closed in the red, and let's see if we can close this break even. It comes back up and we close at break even. On USD, there's a zone here. I will not be buying the resistance zone. On CAD, already in. Nothing here, but it looks good for maybe it's good for Teams method. See what we get. Maybe 50 minutes. Now, the idea of Teams method is break of a structure in a trend formation. So making higher highs and higher lows, and then structure broke and you can sell. This is consolidation, so you can break a structure and then come right back the other way. doesn't really respect reversals unless it's at the very extreme ends. So yeah, it doesn't really apply here. Teams method. New Zealand already in a trade. Now, question is, should I close this or should I stay? This went right in our direction, but I don't know. It's more like an indecision than a draw momentum. So I don't see any bearish momentum here. I think the idea is a strong bullish bar of a momentum and follow through still holds. I think we'll stay on this one. CADJPY, well, it's just starting to move. CADJPY, it's moving. That's good. The previous candle, which is like 2 days, it's actually pretty good for a second entry. Okay, we'll double up. Not really doubling up. Separate entry with separate risk. Its own logic. CADJPY, same. Alright, so that's the 27 pairs for today. Let's look at NASDAQ and US30 from Friday night. I did discover something interesting, for these pairs. I realized, oh, where's my marker? 70-ish this time. Alright, so that's from Friday night, and so I entered after break of strong break of this upper area. Did reverse right back, stop me out. Same thing on US30. On US30, we had a push up. On US30, I sold here because of a bounce from this top. So we went up there and then we closed down here below this previous structure. So it's a break of a structure. And it came back against me. This move here up is equivalent to that up move in NASDAQ. This up move, just the amount is different. Realized they move very similar to one another. So went up, came down, and followed through down. This one went up, came down, and then followed through down. Just a different magnitude. So I think there's no real reason you'd be trading NASDAQ 100 and US30. You can compare this for yourself, but I've compared the previous day. The moves are quite similar. So basically, if we enter on one, you would want to enter in the same direction as the other one. I'm not sure. For now, we'll just ignore my finding, note it down somewhere. When we come back to it later, based on the result, we'll know. I just correlate trades between NASDAQ and US30, and let's see if my meaning is correct. Alright, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.